expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola. Ernest. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cantona. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ernest. And this is Hullet. Spread out to the left. Hullet. Oh, that was vital. So we're still where we started right now. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, super find. He's picked his... and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. Ronaldo is onto this. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ernest. Hullet. Khan claims comfortably. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale goes steaming forward. And this is Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Cantona stood his ground strongly. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Japan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. And he's running through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Araujo. That's Rudiger. Maldini. Schneider can see things, others simply cannot. Japan looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
1 minute added time.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
By the local police.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ernest looking understandably energised after his goal. Played in deep, and that's too far for anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Could try. Vitinha! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's Rodri. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. No way through, so back it comes. Bergkamp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nesta gets rid without sophistication.
Substitutions taking place.
Platini. Can he finish? Might be... And one more try! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played it back. Vitinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is a little undercooked. Now, this could be a chance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vitinha. Bale stood up well to him there. Can they find an extra gear here? It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Cristiano
Gabriel.
Ronaldo. Number 14,
And it's Hazard.
Gullit.
Gets a good foot in there.
Number 15, Hannes. Number 23, Bellingham.
Rodri.
Number 24.
This is intriguing.
Guardiola.
Next goal, critical.
Number 17,
Well, a goal either way at this
Nesta.
stage would qualify
Coming on
as a
the
steal.
field, Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Vieri is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Number 21,
A lot of space here, a real
Vieri.
opportunity.
Number 22,
Hazard.
Schneider. Number 1,
Just 5 minutes
Vinicius
left.
Junior.
It's a
Number
really
6,
well-measured ball.
Lilian
He's
Thuram.
shifting through the gears
Substitution
here.
in progress.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Quality ball.
There will be
Great
1
vision.
minute added
Now
time.
that's well seen too. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra
And
time
now,
is the
I'd just
correct
like
next
to read
step.
out our fan club members who are celebrating
So
their
a short
birthdays
respite for the
today.
players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini. Platini going full tilt down the left. Showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Bauten. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergkamp cannot be beaten that easily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now, can they shoot? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Aimed beyond the defence. Xabi Alonso. Platini. And it's Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he welcomes it in. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Xabi Alonso. Platini. Platini. Good running. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly. And that's it for the first half of extra
We
time.
come to you now with a quick request for
Well, it has
support
been a
for our
punishing
World
game,
Charity
both
Fund.
physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Gives it back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Too long, and over the line. It's not an especially good pass, that. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's found a way past. And this is Vieri. The cross. Thuram gets it away.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pinches it off him. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. And this is Ronaldo. Delivers the ball. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. That's been cut out. Well played. And that pass just didn't quite work. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action has already started.
He's on it, can he get away?
Raul.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Vitinha.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
This ended up in no man's land.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo.
Great chance!
Vitinha.
To Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they can break here.
Can he get it through? And it's Sneijder. Played into space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Raul. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Played out to the left flank.
Deep cross. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played back. And it's Sneijder. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. And this is Ronaldo.
McAllister. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
McAllister
Has given away a free kick. It's a quick one. That's really well cleared. That's gone for a throw-in.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Always onto this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Vitinha!
Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vitinha. Rodri. Cantona. Schneider. Schneider goes on a charge down the left. Elects to cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute at a
Can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. And he can clear it away. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Children's announcement.
So back on the
Please
first
keep your
45
eyes
minutes.
on your children
Haven't
during
played
match
that
at all
badly.
times.
Getting caught again on the
Substitution.
counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. He's through here. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Pass somewhat off target. That's a shade optimistic. Cantona. And it's Schneider. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Schneider. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he's...
Oh no, this does not look good. Can he get on the end of this? Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Knocks it into space, looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. Hernes gets it away. And he's intervened well there. Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Maldini cuts it out. Tries to play it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Bale, and that's another good win of the ball. Hernes. Schneider. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta clears. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Rodri. The ball goes in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Schneider. It's run loose here. Japan looking to pass their way through. And that was very necessary. And here's Cantona. And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. It's Bale! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
That has been cut short. Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good ball, good take.
Japan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's gone looking for safety. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Hernes. The ball's gone astray.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pull it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hernes. Oh, that's well spotted. Quarter of an hour played.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Vitinha. Nesta gets it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose...
Could be danger here! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rudiger. And it's Bale. Japan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha, can he get it through? He might be in here! Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Some good persistent defending here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now he's got space here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's a quick free kick. Pull it. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiol. Oh, that's fabulous. Vitinha.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hernes. Zanetti. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cantona going about things with real menace. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. McAllister, Thuram gets over and intercepts. Bale. And it's Vitinha. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bale. Out to the right. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Gvardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to get it clear again. That has ended up in no man's land. Cantona bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now by a goal, needing to go. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's had it nicked away. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gullit being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now he's off and running. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Bale. Gvardiol. And it's Vitinha. Defending was strong and firm. And no, he's seen through all of that. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Furness. Number 7, McAllister. Number 24,
Maldini, a picture of
Guardiola.
focus and
Coming on the
alertness.
field,
And
number
Shevchenko
10, Erling Haaland.
just eases him off the ball.
Ibrahimovic. Number 11,
And Shevchenko
Eto'o. Substitution.
looking for the run. Oh, super ball. And he shoots! Just off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Pinches it off him. Taken back almost at once. And it's Eto'o. Thuram. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Haaland, looking to play him in. And this is Eto'o.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri. Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Japan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He is through here. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Platini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, super find. He's big. Platini! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only real... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate
United
crowd demands.
Against Japan.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's off and running. Vardiol. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Schneider, now he's got space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Well, they could break here. Now it's Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. And he's being shifted off it. Platini. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rodri. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Araujo. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thuram. Half an hour played now. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Wriggles his way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Rodri. Oh, that is a good ball to... Real chance! That's another chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zanetti gets it clear. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Schneider. Rodri. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, look at the space here. And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Manchester United would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Threads one in.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's good running with the ball. Cantona looking to play him in. Shot could be on, and he's in, and the shot! No way through there. Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Rodri. Platini. Cantona. Japan looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Ronaldo. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Some really good ball movement. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Now it's Platini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And they've got rid. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Panas.
Referee's given a throw.
Number 7, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 10, Erling Haaland.
It's a decent struck
Number
first
4,
time.
Ibrahimovic.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Number 23, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Leicester with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Leicester is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's cut it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Xavi Alonso. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just 5 minutes left. Bale has it in a wide position. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, what a climb! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Japan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Well, that's oh, he's been caught and he's following up. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello attendees, this is
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gerrard. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rice.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Zubimendi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Incapuyi. And here's Trossard. And it's Eze. He has a look up. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gerrard. Matheus Cunha. Gerrard. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Incapuyi. Hincapié goes on a run down the left wing. Gerrard. Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Zubimendi. Now Timber. Trossard knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Over to the left, back into the middle. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gerrard. Danger averted for now. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Van Dijk. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he has been fouled there. Gerrard! Trossard. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. Trossard. Incapuyi. And it's Rice. It's Saka. Looking for the run. Eze. Pulls it back, he rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha, and he's away. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Trossard, Eze. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Rodri. Vardiol is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze. Trossard. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Saka. This is promising. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Gabriel. And it's Rice. For Rice. Incapuyi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Good pressure, determined, intense. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gabriel. Raya. Now Saliba. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Timber. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice. Incapuyi. Can he latch on to this? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zubimendi. Timber. And it's Eze. Now it's Saka. Vieira does well to get it back. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Trossard for Rice. And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Timber. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Rodri. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Matheus Cunha. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Timber. And it's Zubimendi. And here's Saka. He's had it taken off him. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's worked it through. Promising position. In towards the... He's got full! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Eze. Out to the right. Saka. That's very neat. And it's Rice. And he's whipped it across. And he's taking no chances there. Gerrard. And that will be it. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly sometimes... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Rodri, looking to play him in. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Point-blank header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Timber. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Decent! Has another go! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Up he goes! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gerrard.
That pressing is so good.
Matheus Cunha! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Birmingham looking to pass their way through. Delicate ball and it... Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Matheus Cunha, looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Osayi Samuel. Osayi Samuel. Oh, sweet feet. Not the most accurate pass. It's Van Nistelrooy. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. It's a searching pass. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
And now the breakaway.
Haaland. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shifted it to the flank. Gray.
2 added minutes has been
Take it back.
indicated.
Some really good ball movement. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Nistelrooy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of
Please
cause
make
to
sure to
be
watch
happy,
the screen for
Peter,
an
but
information
they'll need to
bulletin from the
resist the
regional police
temptation to
department.
just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. And it's Timber. Haaland. Now there shoots! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
A case now of complete control. And he's forced to go back. Birmingham finding their passes. Nice control. Tries to pass it through. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Haaland! That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Deep cross. Terrific header! Keeper's got his work done. Spread it left. Gray.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That has been cut short. Adams cuts out the pass. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
The attendance for this match was
Gray,
29,514.
nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Haaland. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, again there's no way through. Adams could move up a gear here. Matheus Cunha. It's a really well measured ball. Timber gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
Birmingham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Haaland. And it's played in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Matheus Cunha's cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. There's the header! Birmingham have the chance to go the other way. And it's Osei Samuel. Gray. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And they can counter here. Birmingham needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 23, coming on the field, number 9, Fuhashi, number 16.
Succumbs to... climbs up big! And he's there to belt it away. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Matheus Cunha, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gray. Plays it across.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Gerrard does well to get it back. Timber. Now it's Haaland. He is through here.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Minutes added time.
Timber wins the duel this time. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely shaped ball. Haaland, chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be it. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.